Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of the 8-Brit Game Chat. We're 8-Brit Gaming. I'm your host Tom Powter. Joining me is Tom Roach, Alan Bennett and Javid Rahman. This week is something of a Gamescom spectacular. Mr. Bennett, you're the only one here who's actually watched Gamescom.
Yes, as the only Xbox owner, I'm full-on Microsoft fanboy. I came into it and I was thinking, this is it. This is the moment that Microsoft can land a free punch on Sony in the console war. Because, Sony not showing up, Microsoft have got a totally blank space to fill, and they did it, by and large. It was a good show. And it was kind of an interesting balance to E3, because what they did at Gamescom, that could have been an E3 show. There was some really good announcements, which I'll run through with you.
Yeah.
My personal highlight of the show was nothing to do with a particular game, but the cross-play between Windows 10 and Xbox One and cross-buy, because that has the potential to be a real killer blow in the console war. Because if I understand correctly, and I'm a bit reticent about it because they didn't go straight out and say this, but if what they have said is to be believed, then any game that you buy on Steam, you'll be able to play on your Xbox One. Which would mean that games like No Man's Sky, which was a PS4 and PC exclusive, are now coming to Xbox One through cross-play with Windows 10, which seems to be incredible for an Xbox One owner. Someone like me who was thinking, maybe I'm going to have to get a PS4, I'm now thinking, do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what do you think Sony could do to counteract this? There's nothing I really think they can do.
I bet they could add in DL. There's DL.
It's a good question. If they drum up some kind of deal with Valve, get Steam, I don't know. I don't know what they can do.
But as you say, it is a killing blow.
If it works like that, there's nothing. If we don't know what the whole Sony No Man's Sky deal is, because it's clearly not exclusive.
It's console
so
exclusive.
Do Sony have the power to say that's not going on Steam anymore, or do they not have that power?
They might.
They funded quite a bit of it, so the rumours go. So I reckon I reckon if they really wanted to, they could.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think will happen. I think it'll be similar to backwards compatibility in that Xbox will be like, this is amazing, and then a little bit later they'll be like, here's a list of games that will actually work with crossplay.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky will not be on there.
Nor Ark.
That makes more sense.
Ark's on Xbox One anyway.
Is it? I thought. Oh no, it's just Morpheus.
Ark is coming to Xbox One first.
Yeah, we just get Morpheus compatible. Play. Continue.
So anyway, that techies. Actually, while we're on the non-actual game stuff, there's just a few other bit of housekeeping. You can record live TV on your Xbox One,
Which is
this makes DVR format now, isn't it? Yeah, they
really exciting, isn't it?
What do you do with
No, because most people have got an Xbox One underneath the TV that
Yeah.
they use to record stuff, and you probably got.
What do you record it for? Just to watch TV? So
Yeah.
not to like.
It's like Sky Plus.
It's like Sky Plus.
Because I thought it was like uploading it to the.
Cool stuff though. You can stream it to any device in your home, any Microsoft device in your home. But for those of us that haven't foolishly kitted themselves out with Apple everything, that's good news. But for people like me,
It doesn't help.
another in the long line of regrets I've got about moving to Mac. And that's subscription for free, so you don't even have to be Xbox Live. So that's nice. That's nice for the family. Something for the kids there. There's a new Xbox keyboard that plugs in under your Xbox controller.
For the 360.
That's coming. I know, but it's all coming. And I think backwards compatibility is confirmed for November.
Yeah, that's
and yes, there's a new Xbox One system update coming in November that's going to bring it in line with Windows 10 and presumably is going to allow all that beautiful cross-play shenanigans. But also one last thing that is actually another, I think, real string in the bow of the Xbox One is all Xbox 360 games with gold will now be playable on Xbox One.
That's the biggest one.
So Xbox One owners now get 4 free games every month by being on Xbox Live.
Really,
I may never need to buy a game again if I'm on Xbox Live.
I'm getting about that. But
Well, we've been having 3 or 4 for
Yeah.
months, and I still don't. I couldn't just survive on them.
I was making it. That was a little joke.
But
I don't know. There was Gears. Was it this month or last month?
Honestly, the last few months of my Games of Gold, I'm really satisfied. We've got Rayman Legends, got Child of Light.
I can't. It's
Black
criminal
Flag.
that we still haven't got Rayman Legends.
And what do we get? Fucking sound.
Sound Shapes is good, man.
Got Rocket League though. So
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Worst game I've ever played.
He said it's
I hate it.
It's so good.
I can't control it.
That's your own fault.
I beat
You can't control Rocket League, you can't control your life, it's spiralling out.
I agree. That's why I'm sat here. Okay, so on to the games. Quantum Break. Let's talk Quantum Break. What do we all think of? Yeah, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones in Quantum Break, and some other Hollywood actors as well that I didn't write down.
The guy who plays Iceman.
Yes, in X-Men, yeah. But yeah, I think what I've got in my notes is outrageously by the numbers, but outrageously cool. And this is a next-gen shooter. It's very Xbox. Because it's all very, whoa man, like the kind of slow time down, very Xbox.
It's a nice idea.
It will do, and it looks really cool. Long time in the making at this stage, but very cool. And also, we found out some more stuff about the actual story, which is outrageously by the numbers. but it looks good, it looks really cool, and it's an Xbox exclusive, and I'll buy it if the reviews are good.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that game does. I can kind of see it coming out to 7s and people being disappointed, even though 7s is cool.
I agree. Then we're on to Crackdown.
This is the game.
It's really good.
This is the game that makes me want to buy an Xbox One even more than Gears 4.
Is it really?
Because I was never into Gears as much as you.
Yeah, no, Crackdown 3 looks amazing. Crackdown, it looks like Crackdown 1.
Yes,
we've got the same team from Crackdown, hasn't it?
100% destructible scenery in co-op, multiplayer stuff.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Really cool.
Well, that's not a new feature to games, is it?
100% is pretty big.
What, so you can just like nuke the ground?
Did you see the trailer?
I saw it.
It fires a rocket into the building and blows out.
And you can use it strategically to...
Yeah, it's cool.
You can do that in the game, Mercenaries.
The only thing I wasn't sure about is
the
co-op just the same as the main game, was it separate?
I know, I'm sure as well.
It's just some random destructible playground that's not going to be as good.
But
it's still cool.
I reckon it's...
I think it will be that.
It's still cool, but...
Crackdown 1 was
it's heading in the right direction. Yeah, it was an amazing game.
2 was basically the same game except there's zombies.
People didn't like 2.
No, people didn't like it. And people only bought 1 because it had Halo 3.
And then everyone realised it was a good game. Yeah.
Anyway, so, enough of that. Then we move on to Scalebound, which I'm really excited about, but Tom's not.
I don't think it looks that great. It looks like Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is amazing. Scalebound just looks like a bit of a cheap knockoff. I honestly thought, I was watching it and I was like, this is a nice idea. Controlling that dragon looks way too cumbersome. The dragon was just kind of walking around. I didn't think it was really doing a whole lot.
That's just Platinum Games though. I mean,
Platinum Games are cool, yeah. Vanquish was awesome. They do Bayonetta, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously awesome. Their last game though, or their last one that they did that wasn't, like Bayonetta 2, was like this thing called Anarchy Reigns, and that wasn't great. And then after that they sort of went a bit quiet. And then Scalebound, I don't know.
Hang on, aren't Platinum involved with Star Fox Zero as well?
Maybe. That's not great.
Well, we haven't played it.
Yeah,
but
lots of people have though.
Have they?
Yeah, people have had hands on with Star Fox Zero.
Oh,
Controls
really?
are horrible.
Oh, right.
Because you have to.
Anyway, on with Gamescom. Then I'm going on about my techie stuff. Killer Instincts to include characters from Rare, including Battletoads.
Does anybody care?
No, not myself. not myself.
I don't really know why they're pushing this Battletoads thing. The question is, does anyone actually care about Battletoads?
Yes.
I don't even know.
Phil Spencer probably cares.
I feel like
there's not enough of them to fill a bus.
I feel like Xbox is drawing up this illusion that Battletoads is this cult classic that everyone loves.
Yeah, I agree.
What is it?
It's a game about toads.
Battle. Yeah, but if you describe it like that, Mario is a game about a plumber.
Yeah, but it's Mario. But
no
one like seriously.
People do like Battletoads.
When we're trying to flog Rare Replay at the moment in game.
Yeah,
we haven't many people buying it. The limited edition comes with a Battletoads shirt. I think it was the one that Phil Spencer wore. So I got his intro.
Oh yeah.
It was a Battletoads shirt, and one of these guys came up to me the other day and he was like, "What's in the limited edition?" And I was like, "It's a Battletoads shirt," and he was like, "No." I was like, "All right."
For a limited edition, that's an odd thing to have in it. There's no artwork or any DLC. That's strange for a.
But the whole package has got stuff like artwork.
Rare Replay's very
bits
cool,
and
to be fair.
bobs. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Really liked it. So anyway, yeah. On now, I'm now the games I'm listing off at this stage. This is typical mid-conference
When no one's
stuff.
You're having a nap.
Yeah. So here's what we've got. Bloodstained, a 2D side-scrolling action-adventure with RPG elements. Cross-play on Xbox and Windows 10. It got 5.5 million on Kickstarter.
Yes, because it's a spiritual sequel to Castlevania and there is a massive deal.
But it's
No,
not actually.
yeah.
It's not actually Castlevania, so it doesn't matter.
So yeah, that happened.
I'm surprised that got shown off at Microsoft's one tweet, but...
Cities Skylines will have its console debut. People like
That
it.
is not going to. That's
Yeah,
not going to work on
yeah.
a console.
Is it
It's
like
happening.
SimCity?
Yeah,
but with a lot more control.
City Skylines console debut on Xbox One, along with, and this is the big one, Train Simulator.
Holy shit!
I've been holding out for this since Train Simulator 2014, and let me tell you, I cannot wait to simulate those trains.
I'll tell you what, people really like farming simulators.
Yeah, I know.
People really need to get a fucking life.
But yeah,
People like Goat
people
Simulator.
do weird things. People like Animal Crossing. You know,
Goat
who could have
Simulator
predicted
was,
that would?
At least Animal Crossing is sort of charming. You know,
Farming Simulator is
psychotic
probably
way.
charming. It's
In
not
its own
Everyone
way.
in Animal Crossing is fucking crazy.
Tom Nook.
Tom Nook, the least. Tom Nook's
Yeah, Tom
savvy.
Nook's the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the same one. New Worms, which I've written, looks rubbish. Just,
Does anyone play like that kind of game on console anymore? That was like a game you had on your phone.
it was one of my games with gold.
I played
I weren't harping on about that.
Yeah.
I played a Worms game years ago on that PS1, and it was sort of cool. But I was impressed 17 years ago by it. So.
Yeah, I liked the one. Yeah, about the same. It must have been the same game. A new point-and-click game called Thimbleweed Park from the creator of Monkey Island. Which actually, that is kind of cool. That's coming from for Xbox One and Windows 10.
They were pushing this Windows 10 thing, weren't they?
Synergized, is that the word?
Jesus.
With the two platforms,
sounds-
which is good. I like it.
Mm.
And yeah, Thimbleweed Park. It's very. They described it on stage, if my memory serves, as pixels that can poke your eyes out because they're so sharp.
And I loved it. Someone in the crowd like.
Also, isn't it funny how this kind of retro, like how retro you can make your graphic, like how
Yeah.
bad basically is now like a badge of honour. Like you won't be
Now
able
it's
to
an-
look
now-
at this.
Now it's an art style choice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I still think Shovel Knight's the game that's got that best. So far.
Yeah.
The thing is, everyone's going to be trying to get on that bandwagon.
Yeah.
Then Ark Survival Instinct, which
That
is
was
a game
incredible.
that all of us are very excited
Such
about.
a big surprise. Everyone saw the trailer for that game and they were like, I don't reckon they're going to be able to do any of that stuff. And they came out and it's like, what?
On PC, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's great.
A horror scary game called We Happy Few. And anyone who knows me knows that is not my scene. I'm not having anything to do with it. I'm looking out the window now, it's a bit dark, I'm thinking, what's going to happen? I'm scared easily, and that game is not for me. Then there was a tech demo for DirectX 12, which is a new sort of graphics thing for Windows 10. Looked really impressive, but I agree. Then Minecraft Windows 10 edition, and when they did a little spiel about that, which wasn't very much, they announced Cobalt, a new exclusive Xbox game from Mojang. The gameplay looks nothing special, standard 2D indie fare, but it was kind of a funny trailer. And it looked like one of those trailers that I'd want to stop and look at sort of frame by frame, because there was loads of things coming up that you didn't really get a chance to look at.
Poor old Mojang. No matter how good Cobalt's going to be.
It's not Minecraft.
And then we had the world premiere of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah!
Or, as I call it, Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
Does it not annoy you slightly how it's an annual franchise now?
No, because they're always amazing.
Mm.
And Bloodborne's not a Dark Souls game anyway, but
They are separate series.
yeah. It does look like Bloodborne 2, it sort of. It looks like Dark Souls but with faster combat basically, which is, in my opinion, what Dark Souls 2 needs. But yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be.
You played Bloodborne.
It's going to be a masterpiece. It just is. Hidetaki Miyazaki's back behind it again. It's fine. All done. 10 out of 10.
Homefront looks really good.
Yeah, it does look
I want that shit. So,
Really interesting. Although I did make a note here, the guy who came on stage, and maybe this is my Britishness coming through, the guy who came on stage to talk about it said his name was CJ.
Jesus
No, it's
Christ.
not. That's a lie. That's not your name. That is, it's not. And
You know the trailer when the boy was reading out his little thank you to the Koreans thing?
yeah.
Did anyone else expect him to start slagging them off towards the end?
Yeah, I-
Turn some
no, I
crazy
didn't.
riot.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I swear I thought it was
I
gonna
thought he
go.
was going to break away and it would be
No,
like some rebellion.
I thought they'd broken him.
Well, they obviously had,
Yeah.
but I thought it was going to turn into some rebellion.
Exclusive early access to Homefront multiplayer beta, which looked okay in the stupidly choreographed sequence that is going to be nothing like actual gameplay. that
they
we
need to be
saw.
careful of that because Homefront, the first game's multiplayer was shite.
Well, exclusive beta on Xbox One. I will not be taking part. Then we had the show-stopping moment. The moment that brings us all. The reason we're sat around this table. What kindled our love of video games? FIFA. The FIFA section of the conference was mercifully short.
Did they wheel Pele back on?
No. Basically, I don't know if
He's still in LA.
for anyone who plays FIFA who watches this, which I play it. I rarely own it, but I
He
play
plays
it.
it, to be fair.
Well, for
Yeah.
your benefit, Javid, you may want to snap up an Xbox One because
I don't care.
in Ultimate Team, or as they kept insisting on calling it Foot, which sounded like fart, which I thought.
Why did they call it foot?
Because
I know
all
it's
the others
FUT,
have
but
separate ones
that's
as well.
ridiculous.
Fut. No, it's Fut. They call it Fut, which just it sounds silly. It just
Why don't they
does.
just call it Ultimate?
Fut. So on Fut on X.
Fussy, fuck.
Futter.
On Xbox One, you can. That's the only place you can get the Legends, and there's 8.
I'm really-
Is
Does anyone-
That's been going for ages.
Yeah, I know.
Can I
But
just stop you? Is anyone else really sick of exclusive content? I know we've had this so
Yeah.
many times, but
especially
console-
the bollocks exclusive content,
Yeah,
like that.
exclusive multiplayer beta.
Yeah, I was just about to say-
like, what?
even though I own a PlayStation, if they're like, we have
who sat there
exclusive
thinking,
beta, it's
why
like,
did I
I
buy
don't
a PlayStation?
care.
Like,
No,
Call-
like say I'm watching a PlayStation conference and they're like, we have the exclusive beta. I'm like, I don't care.
Call of Duty, we can play the beta a whole
Yeah.
week. Nobody gives a
The
shit.
thing is that
The most
Arkham Knight,
depressing thing is they've probably paid millions.
Yeah, yeah.
Arkham Knight, we got the PS4 got Scarecrow Nightmare missions and they're dreadful.
Yeah, but you're just hating on that game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright, but the
That
Scarecrow
sound-
Nightmare
Not the Nightmare mission.
The Nightmare missions were
All the main story.
awful.
Would you say they were a nightmare?
Yeah, I would say that.
No, bar.
Nice one.
They were, no, they're just exclusive content. It's not.
No, it's bad.
It's not.
So anyway, can I go on with this FIFA exclusive
Yep.
content? So every Xbox player gets a free legend in their Ultimate Team for 3 games.
Oh, so you get one loan.
Yeah, you get one loan.
We got like
This is actually this next bit's a big deal. If you're a Sado, an EA Access member,
oh god,
so someone who's got more
giving
money than
EA more
sense,
money. Yeah.
saves 10% on FIFA points. But for the nutters I know who spend hundreds of pounds on FIFA,
That'll save him a lot of money.
that's going to be enough to get him a house.
Yeah.
10%
But
save.
if the EA thing is like £10,
I was just about to
No,
say,
it's a £5 a month for EA.
if you already
Yeah, but you get so
smashed
much
out
on the
EA
stuff.
access.
You get Star Wars Battlefront a week early or whatever.
I don't like that. Motherfuckers.
It was PlayStation's fault because they got
Yeah,
offered
it is
EA
their fault,
access.
Well, no, but the interesting thing is you get to play the game kind of before it comes out early, but then all the other shit's going to be exclusive to PlayStation because it's a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm grumbling. I wouldn't have signed up for EA access even if PlayStation had it.
EA do not deserve £60 a year.
No, definitely not. Anyway, this concludes our surprisingly detailed discussion about FIFA, and we move on to Halo 5, which
They are wheeling
is
that
an
shit out.
esports focus for Microsoft.
That's because they've lost
They
Call of
featured in
Duty.
the press conference. They had a sort of game of Halo 5 between the two sort of big weak teams. I'm not really into esports.
Full of XX slasher with a 3 and a 7E for his name.
Yeah. And there was live commentary. It was kind of a whole esports thing they had. It was like, look at how good an esport this is. Maybe it'll take off. And it probably will because they've just announced the Halo World Championship with a prize pool of $1 million.
Hoping people will forget about the Master Chief World Championship they tried to host earlier this year or last year.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, and they had to cancel after the first round because the game wasn't working.
Oh no, I did know about that. It was when Master Chief Collection came out.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was bad.
I'm really feeling like they're we've heard about Halo 5 so much now.
It just needs to come out, yeah.
There's going to be a really cool 1 terabyte Xbox console thing on Halo 5.
Yeah, I like it. It looks cool.
Does look really good. Anyone else want to say anything about Halo 5?
Just release
carry on.
When's it due out?
October 23rd or something like that.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'll get it as well if I get an Xbox by then, but just...
What are the odds on that? Would you get the 1 terabyte?
Nah.
I'd rather have just a black one.
Yeah, just get a cheaper one, like Gears or some shit. No.
Right.
The brand of Halo though is so massive, and I feel they're overusing it because they've done this tie-in TV series that
Nightfall, right?
No such thing as overusing your brand. If it's as popular as Halo, they may as well do what they want with it.
yeah, that
You can make it feel tired though.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, they can, but then
See,
so
Assassin's
many
Creed.
series, yeah.
Yes.
What did you say it was called? Night.
It is
Halo
Nightfall, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it was dreadful.
Yeah.
I've not watched it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Forward
but
Unto Dawn's meant to be alright then.
Forward Unto Dawn is good.
Alright, I've not watched that either.
No, not alright.
That's it. That's enough of that.
Okay.
Just Cause 3 looked like ridiculous fun, and on Xbox One you get Just Cause 2 bundled with it, which is pretty good.
Is that part of the backdating?
I was going to say, yeah, if you've got Just Cause 2 anyway, it doesn't really matter, but...
Yeah, Just Cause 2 was the last gen.
I don't,
so.
so that's nice.
But you get it for
It'll be like Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta
I like the
1.
fact you get all 4 Gears games with Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Backwards compatibility, that's very cool.
That is very cool.
That is cool.
Forza.
no one cares.
Javid, you care about Forza, don't you?
Yeah, but they wheeled it out at E3 and they can't show anything else.
Which one is this now? 6?
6, yeah. I got Forza Horizon 2, the demo, because I did a module in video game writing and we looked at Forza Horizon 2 as a case of needless narrative. There was no need to apply narrative in Forza Horizon 2.
It's a racing game,
When there was this whole thing about, there were all these girls and it was like, oh, welcome to this like it was a party island atmosphere. They were like, look, and the music was banging.
Yeah, but like Need for Speed attempts to have some.
And it's terrible.
Yeah.
Just
But
a
it's
racing
very
game should be a
basic.
racing game. Leave it alone.
But they just it's like okay.
But look
bad
at Mario
ones.
Kart. There is no context whatsoever in
There
Mario
is.
Kart. There's not.
Is there?
Where's the cutscene in Mario Kart?
It is a cutscene.
Oh shit.
It's literally not. Because literally.
Have you not seen the game theory?
Oh,
Jesus.
I won't bring it up now.
Tom, we're not plugging other channels.
Yeah.
We need every view we can
Yeah.
get for ourselves. Moved on to, actually, then there was a really weird bit about Rainbow Six Siege. It was like, came up Rainbow Six Siege, and there was a kind of semi-cinematic, semi-gameplay trailer that seemed to last for about 2 minutes, and then that was it. Did not see a lot of that at all.
That's probably for the best. That game's watched out anyway. So.
Yeah. So then we moved very swiftly on to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Big deal for Xbox people,
Not anymore.
needlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
New gameplay was shown. A stealth bit, which reminded me of Assassin's Creed. Meh. And then there was bottle throwing straight out of The Last of Us. Like literally, even the visual prompt was the same one as in The Last of Us. Like you pick it up, you can throw it. It's even white. It's the same colour. And then you throw it over the thing.
Well, at least that means the people that are developing this game have played some good games.
Yes, and then there was also, like, literally just ripping out of The Last of Us, the bomb of nails that you can make up, and then...
Uninventive bastards.
Yeah, and then there was kind of a cool bit where it showed a double arrow shot, where you had, like, 2 arrows loaded, it's like, ping, ping.
That's cool.
That was cool. That was the best bit.
No,
I'm really not excited about that game, and I'm just not.
Yeah.
And then, the bit, why not?
No, he is, he said.
Yeah, but why aren't you? It's just fun.
Does it? It looks like I'm number one. I'm not a huge fan of stealth games.
Okay.
Number two, I do like action games, but is this the best action game I'm going to be able to buy for my 50 quid?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
What year buy Uncharted 4?
That's fair enough. That's a fair.
Well, I don't know a PlayStation.
Yeah, I was going to say. I love it.
Yeah, unless it's coming out on Steam, which it won't.
No.
And then the final act, the big reveal for Microsoft and the fanboys, Halo Wars 2 announced for Windows 10 and Xbox One.
That's a very weird thing to end on.
It is a very weird
The
thing.
first
to end on.
one was
Very unexpected.
fucking awful.
For someone who loves his Age of Empires, the first
Yeah,
one.
I really like RTS, and this is just not a good
Yeah.
one.
That's weird.
It wasn't awful, but it wasn't. I don't know, but it's one of those things like Battletoads. People love it.
No, that is Microsoft milking the Halo franchise.
I've never met.
No, genuinely, people do like Halo Wars.
I've never met a single person who said, "Oh, Halo Wars was good."
How many people have you met and asked?
4.
No, but I've never seen anyone show off in forums on Facebook groups ever.
Yeah, true.
No, true. But I know people like it because Microsoft tell me they do.
Exactly.
But Microsoft tell you the Xbox is, the most powerful console out there.
Oh, it is.
Ah.
La la la. So that was Gamescom. So, as an Xbox owner, I feel vindicated in my purchase. It was a good show. Couple of bits, it's not perfect, but there's so much to offer, and it was never going to all appeal. So that was a good show. 8 out of 10.
Cool. Alright, just what's left then is we need to see what Sony pull out of the Tokyo Game Show, since Microsoft aren't showing up to that. It's just basically a reverse of what just happened now. So hopefully they make the most of it.
When's
My
that?
gut tells me they're not going to.
mid-September.
Yeah, mid-September. My gut tells me they're not going to make the most of it, but who knows, we'll see. So if you like the video, guys, make sure to subscribe and leave us a comment and give the video a thumbs up. We super appreciate the support. But until next time, everyone, goodbye. We edit that last bit out.
No, that could be the end, but
That is astonishing.
Bennett, it's all part of the show. We're all fucking filth on 8BritGameChat Gaming. Not that kind of
we don't get arrested.
This is not a good time.
No, it's really not.
It's just banter, alright?
It's got one of these.
They might not get that.
Right, can we start the camera?
Well, they're not going to see.